and I'm going to choose to save this as a 24-bit PNG file. You can actually choose an 8-bit PNG file, but 24-bit is going to give you the best video quality, or best picture quality when you're blending it with your video, so there's no reason not to choose a 24-bit PNG. So I'm going to save this. I'll save it under my documents, and I'm going to save this as, well, here we have, these are my vlog openers, is what I call my title cards. So I'll save this one as vlog opener 3 just for simplicity's sake. And so now it's saved. And now I'm going to close Photoshop, and it's going to ask me if I want to save it. You can actually, in fact, it's a good idea to go ahead and save this as a PSD, which is Photoshop's, Photoshop's format. That way you can come back and work with it and work with the layers some more. So I'm going to go ahead and save that to title card 3. So that way I have a Photoshop version that I can come back in. So now I've closed Photoshop. Now I'm going to open up Sony Vegas, and Adobe Premiere, if you use Premiere for editing your videos, it's going to have similar functionality. Now I don't know how it works because I haven't used Adobe Premiere in many years. Here you can see this is one of my videos that the last video I worked on just automatically opened up in Vegas, and here you can see my infamous title card that I use right here. So what we'll do is I'll move over some, and now I'm going to open up a Windows Explorer window. For those of you who do not know, you can hit the Windows key and E, and it will open up a new Windows Explorer window right in the middle of whatever you're doing. And so I'm going to go over here to my documents, because that's where I saved that new title card at, and I'm going to find it. There it is, Vlog Opener 3. So I'm going to take it, and I'm going to drag it over here onto this video track, same video track as my previous title card is on, and I'm going to let it go. You can see it it's really small, so I'm going to drag it and make it a little longer. It comes in at a default of 5-second duration. So and looky here, looky there, you can see the title card. Isn't that cool? And so then what I usually do is I have, just like I do with this one, I have, this title card says Me Vida Loca, and this was all done in Photoshop right here. All the graphics were done in Photoshop. This text over here that says Monday, April 5th, 2010, this is all done in Sony Vegas. And you can see up here at the top my text, this little block right here that I'm pointing at, this track is for my text effects. And so what I can do is say I wanted to add text to this this new opener that we just put in. What I'll do is use my cursor to go to the beginning of that where the image starts at on the timeline, and then I'll right click and click Insert Text Media on the top of that, and as you can see it puts it right there on that same screen. So now all I have to do in Vegas is go and, I put in, what is today? Tuesday, 6th, I think. You can see that's way too big, so I'm going to come over here and lower the font size. Very easy to do in Vegas. Nice simple text effects. And so then now that I've got the date, I could come down and add a title. My title here, and I usually put that in italics, and I usually make it a little bit smaller than the main text. So there we go. And then it still kind of looks bland, so in Vegas I'll come in on the effects tab and add a little outline, a stroke again, and then I'll come here and add a little drop shadow to make it nice and make it look nice. And then I'll go to the placement tab, and in the placement tab I can bring it up here to the top, and looky there, I'm going to close this, looky there, we have our title card. Make it as long as the deal. Now this doesn't have any fades in it like my original one does, but you can easily do that in Vegas. That's, I show how to do that in my tutorial, my Vegas tutorial. But as you can see right here, I've got my title card.
They don't lock into place like they should. My aunt found it for $4
So there you
at Goodwill. So what I'm going to do is...
And there are tons of, it doesn't have to just snap in. Like I said, you can do crossfades, where you add a composite envelope and do all that kind of stuff. Or you can even do effects. Like here, Vegas has, if you go to the beginning of the element you want to do an effect on, and then right-click and go to, well, I didn't get it right. Right-click and go to Transitions. One of these days I'm going to get it. There we go, I think. Well, trust me, you can do it. I don't know what the deal is, why it's acting so goofy, but normally you can add transitions and do all kinds of goofy stuff. But like here I'll do an outgoing transition since it won't let me do an ingoing one. Go up here to Transition, and we'll do Sony Push, and we'll do Push Up because it's going to be leaving the screen, so it'll push all of that up. And I'll do the same thing with the text layer, if it lets me. Transition, Sony Push, and we'll do Push Up. And now if I play this,
what they normally do, and there's even a little sticker here that shows you, is you
mute that audio. Oh, that wasn't mute.
Turn the legs counterclockwise to release, and then they'll go telescope. Counterclockwise to release, and then they'll go telescope, or you turn them.
There we go. Now watch.
You turn the legs counterclockwise to release, and then they'll go telescope. Counterclockwise to release, and then they'll go telescope, or you turn them clockwise, and they grab hold of the. There's a little cog in there that grabs hold of the inside of the leg.
Now let's see.
And you turn the legs counterclockwise to release, and then they'll go telescope, or you turn them clockwise, and they grab hold of the. There's a little cog in there.
So, it's fairly easy to do, and it's something that adds a lot of flair to your videos. And there are tons of different things you can do effects-wise with this transparency. You can see that I have well, I don't have it in this video, but normally I have a what I call my YouTube Facebook banner, and I'll drag it over here. And you guys that watch my videos see it in my videos all the time. And all this is a a 720p image. Let me change that preview quality back. It's a 720p image that has a little Facebook logo, and it says my name on Facebook, and it has a little YouTube logo, and has my YouTube address. And all this is a 720p image that I made in Photoshop with this stuff down here at the bottom and a transparent background. So it's very nice and very useful to do this kind of stuff, especially when you get into adding different transitions. It makes your videos look a lot more attractive. So there we go. There's a quick and simple way to do it in Photoshop anyway. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. My name is Jason Holton, and you've been watching another GameBeat.net how-to video. Goodbye.